morning, you guys. Happy Monday. Welcome to another vlog. I figured I'd just take you guys through the next couple days. It's about 5:45 right now. I slept so well last night. I think I got 7 hours and 59 minutes, but like a good quality sleep. So I'm feeling good. Woke up before my alarm. We're gonna get this week started. Got Jax right here, of course. Okay, good boy. Good boy. Break. My recommendation, if you have been doing, oh, let me not let this overflow. If you've been doing my protein coffee or you've ever tried it and you think it's too sweet, because some people say that, I love my coffee sweet, do a half a scoop or do vanilla. I love the salted caramel. I literally crave this every single morning, but if you're not someone who likes sweet coffee, you're probably not gonna want a full scoop of this in your coffee, because it definitely is like more this taste than it is the coffee taste. Like I just do 2 shots of espresso, but unless you do like a cold brew or like pour in iced coffee, then that might be different. I also am trying whole milk today, which I'm excited to see what this tastes like. I had it plain last night with the brownie and I really liked it. Okay, let's give this a shot. Wow, that tastes good with the whole milk. Wow, yum. Just doing my little ice roller to depuff my face. And it also just like wakes me up and feels so good in the morning. I also like that this one, it's covered. Like I have this little cover on each ends because my old one that I had from Skinny Confidential, it just was like out in the open in the freezer and I feel like it got a little too cold and almost felt like freezer burn on my face. Doing my little morning journaling, I was going through my notes that I took yesterday at church. Sometimes I bring my notebook and sometimes I don't, but I had a couple different pages of notes and I normally will just go back through and read the scripture just because sometimes I'm kind of like rushing and writing down notes and don't give a ton of context. So I like to go back through and just kind of reference what I learned in church and then take some notes, do some gratitude journaling. And if I want to do my Bible study, I'll do that as well. But today I'm just going to do some journaling and drink my coffee. All right, time to go put on my activewear and then we're going to go on a walk and then we have leg day. Leg day. Oh. Here's my outfit today from Abercrombie. I love their little double layered set so much. It's the comfiest material actually ever. This is what I have to do with my eye mask in the mornings, put it all the way up here because I will wake up and this is somehow off my face and in Jax's mouth. So I have to grab it from him and put him where he cannot just grab because he'll be able to grab anything like off of right here. So every morning, this is where this stays. I'm like, how did this even come off my face in the first place and end up with Jax? You can go with your dad. You can go with him. Go ahead, break. Break. Good job. I'm convinced that we just have the coziest bed in the world. I sleep so well in this bed. Anytime I travel, I realize how much I freaking love our setup. We obviously have the best mattress in the world. It's the Bear mattress. And then I just love our sheets. Right now we have like the cozy Christmas vibes in here and a fuzzy blanket. But Bare mattress is what we have in all of our rooms. We have the Elite Hybrid in all, actually we have that in all of them, but we have the king size in here, and then both of our guest rooms are the queens. Anytime we have someone come visit here, I just wait on it. In the morning, I'm like, how'd you sleep? And they're like, the bed is so comfortable. And Jay's mom actually just got the Elite Hybrid for her house as well because she loves it. And every time she comes here, she's like, this is the only, I need to like get her on film saying this at some point, because she's like, this is the only time that I do not have hip and back pain and I sleep through the night. I'm like, girl, you need one of these. So she ended up getting one as well. You take a sleep quiz that matches you with the best mattress for you based on your body type and your sleep preferences. Obviously for me, years back was the Elite Hybrid, so we just continued getting that one. There's a 120-night sleep trial to make sure that you love it. It comes right to your doorstep in a box. It's so easy to set up. There's free shipping in the US, and also they include a lifetime warranty and financing options and flexible payment plans. I'll make sure to link this in my description box. If you're in the market for a mattress, I remember just how many there are on the market that I got a little bit overwhelmed, but having the reassurance that you're taking a sleep quiz that matches you with the correct one, you have the 120-night sleep trial, and I promise you, I have yet to hear someone not love this mattress. I get messages all the time saying, oh my gosh, I finally got a new mattress. I love my Bare mattress, and I will link that with my promo code, which is Sydney Adams. You can go to baremattress.com/Sydney Adams and you'll be able to get 40% off your Bare mattress. Come here, let's go on a walk. Oh, good boy. Can you sit? Sit. Good boy. Get your paws all whipped off. Good. Good job. Good work. Good job. There you go. Go, go, go. All right, we're home from the gym. I'm gonna throw together a little yogurt bowl. This has honestly been pretty much my go-to every single day. It's just so good and filling, and it gets all my cravings, and I've got fat, protein, carbs, micronutrients. So we're going to start. I don't think I've shown you my new little combination that I've been doing. I do 1 serving of Greek yogurt, so that's 170 grams. Also, if you ever wonder if you need to like fully track macros, I think if you don't want to track macros, the best bet is to just do a food scale so that you know your portion control and your portion sizes, because sometimes you'll do like way less or way more and you think you're getting a certain amount of protein and you're not, or you think you're eating a certain amount and you're getting discouraged, whatever it might be. So sometimes you just need to use a food scale if you don't want to track your macros. We are running quite low on cinnamon, so add some cinnamon, which plain Greek yogurt just doesn't have a ton of taste to it. It's more like sour creamy, I would say, if you don't add honey and cinnamon. We got cinnamon added in there, some blueberries. Jax is waiting for his banana fix right here because I always give him the ends of my banana. I know, buddy, you're being so patient. Sit. Why do you have dirt all over your face? And we add sliced banana, pumpkin seeds, which I have been loving adding on here. I do a whole serving of these, 30 grams, and it gives it such a good crunch. Some bee pollen. This gives you some vitamin C. And then we're gonna top it off with some honey. And here's my little yogurt bowl. Okay, we got a couple fun things in. This is like the most random assortment of stuff, but got an advent calendar. I always do at least 1 advent calendar each year, so we're saving for December, which will be here before we know it. The urge I have to just go through this lovely thing and just open up every single one, but we're not going to. And normally during December, I like to open them with each vlog or each day of a vlog. So we're gonna save that. And this is the cutest packaging ever. Then we have a couple more coloring books. I love doing this at night just to chill out with markers or crayons. So excited to do this Christmas cutie one tonight. This is like a very simple one, which I really like. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. This is such a good, relaxing thing to do if you are trying to stay off your phone or if you just want something mindless to do while you watch a Christmas movie or something. clearly I'm in the Christmas mood. Then these are just restocks. We've got some micellar water. This is what I take my makeup off with. This is one of my favorite products. This and my Clean Skin Club towels is like my dynamic duo. I do not go a day without cleaning my makeup off, or even just my face before I wash my face with this. And I'm trying a new mouthwash, so stay tuned. This is the Luminex, whatever you want to call this, brand that I've heard good things about, and apparently it's like a little bit better ingredients. So I know they have teeth whitening strips, and I've tried them, and honestly, I'm not super obsessed, but just because I'm so used to just crest whitening strips. But I'm excited for this whitening mouthwash. Trying to do all of the natural ingredient and just like better ingredient products lately. Then we have a package from my Mimi. Look at this. She painted this cutie little thing, which I could definitely put this somewhere as like a little decor piece. This is Sydney and Jay Open Me Now. And then we have all sorts of goodies in here. How fun is this? And the rest of it is for Christmas, I believe, that we have to wait. Oh, look at Little Book of Dog stickers. She always is keeping us stocked on all of our notepads. Look at, she's similar to me. Like, she cannot pass up getting something dog related. She has a golden retriever too. And this is for Jax. It's funny because Jay and Jax look so similar together, or similar to each other. And I feel like when I first read this, I thought it said Jay. Okay, let's go through and open our Open Me Now when Jay gets back. So cute. I just got off FaceTime with Jay. I was like, I want to open this so badly, but it's for both of us. So I opened it while we were on FaceTime together. This is so cute. Jason, Sydney, and Jax. I think this is our first ornament that has anything to do with Jax yet, which I've been wanting to get one for him. So probably we'll get another one that's like just of Jax, or like a little picture frame where I can actually put puppy Jax in there. But this is so cute for our fun Christmas tree. Okay, let's add it to our very full fun Christmas tree. It's so cute that like so many of our friends and family know that we love our ornaments. So it seems to be a recurring gift that we get all sorts of fun ones. Oh, it looks so cute. I have wanted to do Christmas lights on the outside of our house since we moved in. And we just, for some reason, never got around to it. And every time we looked into having it done, it was just like kind of silly expensive. And we always wanted to do it early enough so that they can stay for a couple months rather than, you know, doing all that work and then taking them down 2 seconds later. So got 3 boxes of Christmas lights, and Jay is gonna get to work probably on Wednesday this week, but I cannot wait for this. We were on a walk in our neighborhood and we saw all sorts of different Christmas lights, and we were like, oh yeah, it's time to make our house look like that. We have a follow-up training session with the training facility that trained Jax, and I'm like, why do I feel a little bit nervous that they're testing on all the things that we've kept up with? The one thing that I will say about training, it's been really helpful, especially for like place and him learning heel, but you have to stay up to date with it. Like, you have to stick to it so much, and you have to like continue the training at home, which I feel like we've done a pretty good job with, and we really try to stick to it. But there are some things I'm like, oh, we've been a little bit lax with. My night routine has become so therapeutic that I almost think I like my evenings as much as I like my mornings, which I never thought I'd see the day. I love the peace and quiet in the morning. I love doing my Bible study. journaling, but I kind of used to just like rush at night and just like quickly shower, whatever, get my skincare done as quickly as possible. And this year is the first year that I started having like an actual skincare routine. And then recently, like in the past months, I started being like so good about doing all low lighting. Like I make sure to only have this light over the, I say that as I have the bathroom light on back here, but I only do like this light over my shower so that it's a little bit more low lighting. I sometimes will do a bath at night, but before I shower or take a bath, I do my dry brushing for a little bit. I make sure to take off my makeup with the micellar water and the clean skin club towels. And I just kind of like make it into a ritual, or like make it into just like a spa night at home. I either put a vlog on or put on some worship music, and I just try and relax as much as I can. And I just kind of like take some deep breaths. Normally Jax is behind me snoozing away, which is just precious. And he's not like all up in my grill, so I don't feel like I need to give him undivided attention. Because one thing about me is if he comes up to me, Jay's like, he doesn't need attention 24/7. I'm like, oh, actually he does. He deserves all of the attention in the world. And I normally have either like my magnesium or just a big glass of water. And I have a vlog on right now. I'm gonna do my skincare. I just recently got a bunch of stuff from Primally Pure, which I don't know if you guys kind of get a little bit overwhelmed when it comes to like natural ingredients and just trying to like switch over a lot of your products. I've had stuff from there before, and you guys know I've done like medical grade skincare for a long time, and just I'm trying to change over to so many different things that like our cleaning supplies are pretty much all clean ingredients, but I'm like, how great are my medical grade skincare products for me? So I'm going to see if this works okay, because my skin is a lot less acne prone compared to what it used to be. So I think if this can work for me and keep it really minimal and good ingredients, that will be really good. But I got this. This is Normal Skin Cleansing Oil. I got this Everything Spray. Oh, this is Room Spray, but it's Holiday Room Spray. And I have the matching scent of a candle from there that I have in here, which is nice. There's a lot of like fragrance things and candles and such have just not the best ingredients, and they're endocrine disruptors. This is a soothing mist. I need to like put together an actual little skincare regimen. That was what was really good for me when I was doing all the medical grade stuff, is that it was all like written out for me and I knew exactly what I should be using in what order. So already took off my makeup, and now I'm gonna wash my face. Also, there's literally nothing wrong with Zeo Skin that I was using. Like, I feel like my skin loved it. So we might be going back to that if this route doesn't do it for me. Because one thing's for sure, I'm not dealing with acne. Look, I literally have made it past that point in my life. I do not want to go back. My skin has been thriving for the most part. I'll have a couple occasional little breakouts, but nothing like what I used to have. Which, if you've been here for a while, you've heard me complain, talk about my acne for years and years. And the past bit, man, probably the past year, like right after my wedding is when I started using a little bit better of a regimen and just like figuring out my skin, and it's been great. I will say this feels quite oily on my skin, but it literally is cleansing oil. Today I had lots of computer work to get done, and this time of year is like the busiest time of year for videos and like sponsored content, just because we're coming up on Black Friday, which I like I like staying busy with that kind of stuff, but it feels like it's very hard to do like vlogging when I'm doing videos for TikTok and Instagram, because I'm obviously not just gonna like show you me filming other videos, but I do feel like it's been kind of a grind. Okay, that smells good. But I got everything I needed done today that I needed to get done. So tonight, once again, you guys know the drill by now. If you see my last couple vlogs, we've been doing a Christmas movie literally every single night, or at least watching a portion of a Christmas movie. And tonight we're watching Family Man. As long as it's still on Netflix or Hulu. I can't remember what I watched it on last year. I think it was on Netflix, but Family Man is one of the best Christmas movies. Honestly, one of the best movies out there in general. If you haven't seen it before, you need to see it. It's an older one, and it's an amazing movie. Look at this. I got this brush as a gift. It's a little teddy bear on it from Anthropologie. So dang cute. And then on my body, I'm gonna do this almond and vanilla body butter. I wonder if they have a bigger one of this, because this stuff is freaking amazing. And it also smells really good, but it just melts right into your skin and feels so good on your body. Good morning, guys. I've been up for probably an hour or so. Just want to get some computer work done and like just some things that I had to get submitted today. So that's what I've been doing for the last little bit. And now I can do my typical morning routine stuff. I'm gonna ice roll. I'm even gonna do some little eye masks this morning, I'm thinking. I slept almost 9 hours last night. I fell asleep at 8:45, which I love that. We need to talk about the fact that getting that much sleep did not begin until my husband started prioritizing good sleep. I feel like I was always like a 7 to 8 hours. Like I pretty much would lie at that like 7:15, 7:30 for the most part. But once Jay started prioritizing his sleep, because he used to be like a 6-hour person, like he did not get much sleep at all whatsoever. The difference I have seen in him since he started getting, like he gets pretty much 9 hours of sleep every single night, which is freaking amazing. Like that just does so much for your health, but like he feels so much better in his workouts. He has so much more energy throughout the day. Like he used to at like 6 p.m. I feel like just like crash, and he would just be or even sometimes like an afternoon crash where he just would talk about being so tired and just feeling like so worn out. And now he has so much energy. I feel like he's just like more lively. And I feel like that too when I get a ton of sleep. But I've always cared about my sleep a lot in the past couple years. But 8 to 9 hours just does something for you like no other. There's so many health benefits to it. So that's your sign if your husband or spouse or boyfriend, whoever lives with you, is not getting, or even like, you know, your roommates, if they don't care about your sleep, care about their sleep, try and get them to, because it makes a world of a difference with your own sleep. If everyone else is like winding down at the same time, like Jay and I get in bed and it's like 7:30, a lot of times 8 o'clock, I would say. Oh, hello. You're like, who are you talking to, lady? But if everyone else is winding down at the same time as you, or you're like kind of doing all the low lights in the house, or I don't know, it just makes a big difference. And I'm very, very thankful to be consistently getting that much sleep. Oh, you want to play, huh? Okay, let's put the eye masks on and then make some coffee. Enough yapping. I also think he started caring more about his sleep once he got the Oura Ring, because it is very humbling to see like your readiness score is so low, or like just how crappy your sleep was the night before. So it does motivate you to get more sleep. Hi, talkative man below me. Hello. Coffee is made. Ready to go outside, buddy? Come on. All right, I am headed in to get my lashes done. Ooh, here's my before. We've got like 2 lashes left in my head. I always let this happen. Okay, here's what my lashes look like after. They look so good. I love, love, love lash extensions as long as they look natural. We have a Friendsgiving this weekend that we're hosting, and I personally don't wear much makeup on a day-to-day. Like I don't really wear makeup if I'm just like bouncing around the house and like going to run errands and stuff. But if I'm like doing my makeup up, I like to have somewhat fresh lashes. Like I like 3 or 4 days after, but that's why I kind of pushed them back a little bit for this week, because sometimes it kind of just like doesn't look right if you have like barely any lash extensions, but then a full face of makeup. It just kind of looks like your makeup's not complete, but this is gonna be perfect. Let me give you a better look at them in the good lighting. They look amazing. Eating my breakfast yogurt bowl outside because it's so dang nice out. I used, what is it called? Like Ceylon cinnamon or whatever it's called. definitely changes the taste. Like there's a big difference between regular cinnamon and this cinnamon. I mean, it's all we had left. It's like a spicy cinnamon. What does that taste like to me? No pool, buddy. All right, we're doing a little 60-minute productivity hour because we've got some stuff to knock out around this house. I am gonna fill my protein, the glass up that I keep my protein in, refill the Brazil nuts, clean the coffee station because it looks so dirty. It just needs that like once a week or so. Add to the delivery cart because we're running low on snacks. I've had people tell me delivery drivers aren't gonna like the healthy snacks that you put in there. I beg to differ. We have had, literally, we've been restocking it so much, and I love nothing more than looking at our cameras and seeing the delivery drivers like look through and grab all the snacks, and it just makes me so happy to have them on hand. But I've had a delivery driver tell me that they're really happy that they're healthy snacks nonetheless, and he was grabbing the almonds and he's like, I love healthy options, you know, whatever. So I'm continuing to give these people healthy snacks because for me, it's like, why would I give them snacks that I personally wouldn't even eat, that I don't like the ingredients of? I'm not just gonna give them like crap, you know what I mean? So we're gonna restock that, unload the groceries because I've got some groceries coming. We kind of just grocery shop throughout the week. We hardly ever do just like a Sunday grocery shop. We kind of just assess what we have, whatever we're gonna be making that night, or if we just need to restock on something. So ordered some stuff from Instacart. I know I am like the queen of ordering groceries to the house. It's just too convenient. I want to change our bedding to some plaid bedding that we just got in to be very festive with our green comforter. And then I have some clothes to put away because Jay has been on top of our laundry. So let the hour begin. Let's get to it. First thing we've got to knock out are the white sheets being switched over. I've been self-tanning a lot more. Also socks because of Jack's in here. I've been self-tanning a lot more, and the white, just because it's winter time, obviously, the white sheets just don't do well with the self-tan. They're like pink at this point. So cozy. Wow, I love that. Here's a closer look at what the coffee machine is looking like right now. As you can tell, we are in need of a deep clean. Splatters on the back. It just needs to be taken apart and scrubbed down. Coffee machine is sparkling clean. Sticking with the coffee theme over here, we need to restock the protein powder. I've tried multiple different protein powders with my protein coffee, and I literally only like this one. I come back to this one every time. Coffee bar trash needs new bags. The element packets are definitely a hit. All right, we're all restocked. Our guest bedroom has honestly just become where, whenever we're not having guests, obviously, it just becomes where we put all of our clothes to fold. So we're gonna get to folding and catch up on some laundry. When all my leggings are clean, I don't have room for all of them. It's a very rare occurrence. Just got our groceries in, so I'll give you guys a Quick little haul. We love getting this shredded chicken. It's the family size chicken all white meat from Sprouts. Primavera veggies, another chicken. This is the Force of Nature bison. Greek yogurt, a couple purple sweet potatoes, lots of blueberries, some Amy Lou's chicken sausage, shredded lettuce, more Primavera veggies. This one's a different blend. Or mix, I should say. And then the grass-fed beef ancestral blend. This is ground beef, beef liver, and beef heart. And then this is ground bison, bison liver, and bison heart. And you guys can see what this is, but I can't say the word out loud because Jax will go crazy because they're for him. All right, cracking an olipop. Jay's doing a strawberry vanilla. And I'm doing a peaches and cream. I've never tried this kind before. I'm pumped. I love anything peaches and cream. Oh, that's good. Wow. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this might be up there. Strawberry vanilla is also my favorite one. But do you want to try this? I love all of them. I didn't get any that I don't like. I'm not a huge fan of like the ginger one.
Wow.
That's good, right? Do you want this one?
Second one. No.
It's your favorite?
There was a, growing up, of course, my grandma like just had the craziest like soda in the house. I don't even remember, it was like a non-brand, like a no brand or something, but there was this type of soda that tasted just like this.
Really?
It tastes so good. That was my favorite one.
Wow. My favorite growing up, I was a Sprite girl.
Sprite.
Yep. I liked Sprite. My sister liked root beer. You weren't a root beer person that much. I liked root beer floats, but not really root beer on its own as much.
Root beer.
Were you a chocolate milk or a vanilla milk?
Chocolate.
I thought so. I liked chocolate and strawberry sauce. I knew you did. I think that's so funny that we both liked that. My sister thought I was a wacko for that.
Dude, I loved it.
Like you'd get it in the syrup.
Yeah.
And mix it in.
Yeah.
See, I liked that, but I hated chocolate milk with the syrup. I would be spoiled with regular chocolate milk at home, and then I would go to my grandparents' house, and they'd only, because the other grandkids didn't like chocolate milk, and so they'd do the Hershey syrup in it, and it just it didn't hit the same, you know? Jay's out here putting creatine. Do you even lift, bro? Do you even work out?
I usually do it in my protein, but I had to make me a protein coffee.
And I forgot.
So we got the protein, but she forgot the creatine. So she was like, what are you going to do to get it in later? I said, no, I'll just throw it in.
I'm curious as to what that's going to taste like.
What if it like was a chemical imbalance in
chemical reaction, science experiment. I mean, it's unflavored, so essentially it should taste totally fine, but a little funky. Okay, this sauce that I'm putting on top of my meat, and I'll probably do over my veggies too. I did some honey, some Dijon mustard, some salt, a little bit of vinegar, and a little bit of avocado mayo, and it's supposed to be like a homemade honey mustard. I'm excited to try. Yum. Yep, definitely tastes like honey mustard. All right, here's the final product. Purple sweet potatoes, avocado with some salt. I've got the ancestral beef with some of my homemade honey mustard, and then the Primavera veggies, or whatever they're called. Primavera, I think, with some salt. Once again, amazing night of sleep. I got 8 hours and 20 minutes last night. I've been making myself fill up a whole hydro jug and drink this before I have my coffee, which is a challenge for me, and I put electrolytes in there too. Just so I have one knocked out. I try to do like 3, and like normally I'll do like a couple glasses of water as well. But if I can knock out 1 before I even have my coffee, that's the motivation to drink some water. Or I would immediately come out here and walk right to the coffee machine, because it's what I look forward to in the morning. I like go to bed thinking about this, as I've told you a million times, and I still do that. Getting a coffee machine for the house, or getting an espresso machine, was absolutely the move. I don't even know how long we've had this thing, but we've gotten our money's worth. I know that much. I don't ever like to go out and get coffee anymore. so dang cozy with this on. You wanna go on a walk, buddy? You wanna walk? What's the line I say every day with the coffee?
One thing about it, it just goes too quick. It's going too quick.
The worst thing about...
Worst thing about it?
Okay, babe, what is this voice? Is that what you think I sound like?
Worst thing about it, it's just going too quick. No. Worst thing about it, it's just going too quick.
There we go. I'll take that. Guys,
that.
the funniest thing about Jax right now.
Come on.
This is so funny. Just wait. He literally loves being brushed right now, so if he goes outside, every single time, just to go to the bathroom, he first needs a little brush down. It's so funny.
Every time.
Every single time. That used to be my hairbrush, in case anyone was wondering.
Yeah, now it's...
I think I'm gonna pass on that ever coming back into my bathroom. You're a goofball. Finishing up making my yogurt bowl, which I had to remake because I put taco seasoning on it instead of cinnamon, which in my defense, I often do taco seasoning in my yogurt to make my like Greek yogurt taco bowl, you know, little sauce. So I wasn't even thinking, but now we're back in business. And here's my yogurt bowl of the day. I am out and about right now. I have a couple returns to make, and then I have a lighter day today, which I'm excited because I have been wanting to do some little crafty things and I keep putting it off, and then another day goes by and I'm like, still haven't done it. So what I'm doing is I ordered some photos from Walgreens. So I'm gonna go pick those up after I do my next return at UPS. I've just gotta send back a couple packages. I'm gonna pick up photos from Walgreens that I printed out of like the first few months of 2025. I think I did it through April. And then I'm gonna go to a scrapbook store. I was looking up where Michael's was because I wanted to get some scrapbooking supplies, and I saw that we have an actual scrapbooking store that's not too far away. So we'll go grab that stuff and see what they have. I wanna do like a page for each of the months, but I also wanna do like specific ones. So you guys know I take so many photos, so it's like I'm gonna have more than just like one page for each month. I wanna get one, or I wanna do a page that's all about like the month that we got Jax, or the day that we got Jax, and like those couple of days. So I wanna get some like fun stickers or like some fun paper that I can use that's dog themed. I'm realizing as I'm looking back at photos from like we got him in February, but in, I guess, February, March, April, and from what I'm seeing, we did not do much of anything other than hang out in the house with Jax. That was like literally the craziest time of just being so in like the puppy stage of where we never wanted to leave him by himself. He like definitely freaked out when we would, and it was such a blessing that like one of us could pretty much be home. But for months, Jay was waking up at 4 a.m. and he would go and work out, and then he'd come back and he'd be with Jax while I go work out, and then he would have his work day. So that was just a crazy time, like having the puppy phase. And I have been having the puppy fever lately and wanting another one. And then I really think back at how hard that was. Like I loved every second of, I don't know if I would say every second actually. I love every bit of Jax. Like he was the best decision ever. But the puppy stage was hard. Like I cried a lot of tears, and it is just very time consuming. I remember being like, I can't get crap done with work because Jay wasn't home. So I felt like I was just like solo parenting during the day. So in the middle of the day, I'm like, I can't do anything. I tried to send an email and I have to get up like 4 different times to take him out and just all that. But wouldn't change it for the world, but I do go back and forth on if I want to experience that again. again anytime soon. So long story short, I think we're gonna push off the idea of another puppy anytime soon. But let's head and grab some scrapbooking stuff, grab the photos, and then we'll get back and maybe I'll even start the scrapbooking for like an hour or so today. Picked up some photos at Walgreens. I got some photos that are the little wallet ones. Let me show you. Just so I have some different sizes. Of course, you have to get 4 of them then if you're gonna get the itty bitty ones. And then I also got 4x4 rather than 4x6, just because I want to be able to fit lots of photos on there. And I'm also thinking about maybe just getting a little photo printer for our house, because how many times have you guys seen me come to Walgreens for whatever reason to get photos done? So I might do that. Honestly, that could probably make this a lot easier. Maybe they'll have one at the scrapbooking store. Headed into a place called Scraporium. I have high hopes for this place.
1,000 miles of trees, strengthened over. And then we did 20 Okay.
I thought these were super cute. I got this piece of paper right here for Jax's page too. I hit the absolute jackpot in there. Oh my gosh. If you're wanting to scrapbook, you guys need to go to that spot. It's almost like an overwhelming amount of amazing things in there where I was like, my ideas are running wild of all the things that I could do. I got such cute pages. And she was telling me, the worker in there, she's like, you ought to get one that has sleeves in here that are is it laminated? Is that what you'd call it? Like sleeves in here where you insert the paper in there. Just because what I have, she's like, you would hate to do all that work and then the glue or the tape or whatever end up getting stuck to the other pages, just because I plan on adding all sorts of stuff. So I went with it and I got this really cute blue gingham one. So the other one might be more of like a junk journal that I'll use, or like a, plaster some different things in there, but I'm gonna make sure that I have a good scrapbook for the ones that I actually take a lot of time on. Having a little midday sweet treat with dates, cashew butter, and some chocolate chips. I just had lunch and I always like to have something sweet. Jay got me this chamomile tea, so I'm gonna drink that and kind of just take inventory of everything I got along with my photos. And guys, I am so excited to start all of this. Literally, I got such an array of things, like so much variety, because I want total different vibes for each page that I have in here. So let me show you what I got. Okay, starting off with the pages that I'm just so obsessed with. I cannot wait to use these 3 right here. I think that these 3 are just the most precious colors, and I love gingham right now. And I really like these too. I thought this would be a good one for 4th of July or Christmas page. And this one right here, I think I don't know why I'm like envisioning using that for our trip to Charleston for my birthday, and some fun floral ones. We've got Christmas stickers over here. Gosh, I'm just so pumped. Then obviously I already showed you guys my scrapbooking book, like the actual album. Then I got these little paper pads that are 6x6 that have all sorts of different prints on them that I can use to back photos. Here's another one. This one's probably my favorite out of those. And then I got a big old stack of stuff for dogs, because when I was going through photos, I realized it's gonna be like, there are gonna be a lot of pages that have to do with Jax. So I thought we could use a whole stack of pages. And then I really liked this page for a background page as well. Gingham to back photos with. And then Colorado, Michigan, and Vermont. These are perfect stickers to use. I am already just imagining how great my Vermont page is gonna be. Although I wish I would have gotten a page, like a piece of paper that I can picture using as the background of that, because I need like a deep red or like something that is very plain Jane. I have so many photos from our Vermont trip. And obviously I'm from Michigan, so I think I could do a Michigan page from us traveling there. Or even if I want to do not just 2025, I could do like stuff from our wedding as well, which was in Michigan. And then we go to Colorado every year. So I know we've got lots of photos from last year there. And then here's a big old stack of some spring ones. So fun, a little thing for glue tape. And I also have a thing coming in that I can cut paper straight and then do the edged corners. So we're pretty stocked up. And I have a thing that can hold all of my scrapbooking stuff. want to show you this so far. So I have my little tool coming in where I can cut in straight lines. So it's a little impatient and just risky of me to just be using scissors, but that's okay. I think it's honestly looking super cute right now. Here's how my first page is coming along, and guys, I can already tell this is gonna be a hobby I love because this is so therapeutic. This is exactly what I needed right now. I've definitely been needing something to just clear my mind, so this is gonna be fun. I printed out, so this is actually my handwriting that I made into a font. So I just typed it out rather than trying to write it myself. Typed it out with the font that I did on an iPad and put it into Canva. And it obviously says welcome home Jax, but I tried writing that a bunch and I just hated the way it looked every single time. So this is looking super cute. We did this, I think, a week after we got him, the little ink on his paw print. And I'm so glad that I saved that. And I'm gonna probably try and add a couple more things just in these little open gaps, but I'm loving how it's looking. All right, page 1 complete. Also, if you're wondering why there's legs right there. Hi guys. I'm not necessarily gonna have this as my first page in the book, but first page I completed. What's nice is you can kind of just take them out and move them wherever as needed, but I think I'll probably put it like right here. And then I want to do a wedding page, which wasn't in 2025. So I'm like, oh, should I not make this a 2025 book? Maybe do 2024 and 2025? I don't know. Look who it is. I walk out to see if you need some help getting up there. And you're already up there.
Spider monkey.
Wait, I can't wait for this. Jay's installing all of our Christmas lights.
Jack and Winnie. Winnie, sit. Jack, Jack, sit.
Oh, Winnie.
When one of you sit, the other
I know
sit.
it.
Jack, good job.
There we
Sit,
go.
Winnie. Stay.
You're
Oh, he
giving
just
puppy eyes.
giving the puppy eyes after he just had to take him out of the pool 3 times. He went in the pool 3 times. Crazy, but it's been a while since he's tried that, so. But I'm gonna end off this vlog. Just did some blow drying of Jack's. He has so much hair. It's so hard to get him dry, but I think we did it. All right, I'm gonna end off this vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed these last few days of my life, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.